Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. And of course, we are back with another bang. Today, I will speak to you about something that will welcome you into the new year, which is 12 lessons I've learned within the 12 months of 2024. These lessons are much easy to apply into your 2025 so we do not repeat the same mistakes we made last year, hey? Notice, guys, the year won't change unless you change. So this is a game change, right? It's a game plan for you to win this 2025. Lesson number 1, take accountability. Taking accountability is one of the most important foundations of every person's outlook onto life. When you learn to take accountability of every single thing that happens, it means that you have a growth mindset. You are willing to learn and grow and make mistakes and learn from them again. Do not use your mistakes as a weapon against you. When you learn to take accountability of your actions and inactions, you learn how to take responsibility and be independent for your own life. That way, you will be very much responsible in every single aspect of life, whether let it be relationships, whether it be personal life, or even in business and school. Taking accountability comes with looking at your actions and being honest on looking at them. Journaling could be one of the things that you do to take accountability. Having an accountability partner could also be very much necessary. We believe in looking at people's actions, but when it comes to us, we believe in looking at our intentions. When someone hurts you, you're like, no, they hurt me. I don't care, did they mean it or not, but they hurt me. But when it comes to you, you'll be like, I didn't mean to hurt them. That was not my intention. I didn't intend to. But the person does not care about your intentions. So you need to focus more on actions coming from the person and as well as you. Lesson number 2, give without expecting. Guys, I think that most of us fall into this trap of thinking that every single time we give, we should expect. That is normal, right? Every time you invest in something, like for example, you invest in a bank, you do expect to get a huge amount in return. When you give out 100%, you expect to receive 100%. But let me tell you, in reality, that's not how it works. It is very much normal for every single person to disappoint you. Hence why it is not necessary for you to put 100% faith in someone and believe that, oh, they wouldn't hurt me. They would. Just like you would hurt someone one day without knowing it or with knowing it. But give without expecting. Every time you pour out to someone's cup, yes, it may be draining sometimes, but do not expect to receive the same amount. That's not how relationships work, or even yourself. When you invest in something, for example, content creation, you start a YouTube channel and you expect to get 100 subscribers within a day. That won't happen. It takes time, and it takes time for you to understand that giving does not always mean that I will receive the same. Lesson number 3, the most important one, embrace your authenticity. When you start to acknowledge that I am me and this is who God made me to be, you will learn how to fall in love with yourself and never settle for less. When you know your value and know that you are 1 in a billion, you will realize how important it is for you to play out your role and not be like someone else. Yes, while it is good to have some role models on the side, it is important to look at yourself and listen to your own intuition. If you feel like you are aligned to something, that is who you are, that is your calling. Just because someone is doing something different and it's successful for them, it doesn't mean that you have or need to do it. We are all different beings with different missions and visions in this world. So always embrace your authenticity, because at the end of the day, that's when you seem confident and attractive. Lesson number 4, be picky with who you keep around. Energies and frequencies vibrate at a different way. We do not operate at the same vibration. Someone may be draining you and you believe that, oh no, I shouldn't give up on them this quick. But that's not how it actually works. See, I've met a lot of people who told me that do not give up on someone like this, that. Yeah, do not give up when things are tough, but do leave them when things are disrespectful. It comes to a point where someone does actually drain you physically, mentally, and emotionally. They're always constantly operating your energy at their low vibration, and that does not make you reach your fullest potential. Sometimes it also redirects your path and shapes you into becoming who you are. You are a minimum of the people who you surround yourself with, consciously and unconsciously. While most people love to deny these truths, I'm giving you nothing but a raw thing to say that. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Lesson number 5, be kind, not nice. Well, most people love to confuse this phrase of niceness and kindness. I used to do that until I landed recently that kindness is not equal to niceness. Niceness is what you do to be liked. Kindness is what you do to be respected. Kindness is what you do for values and morals. Niceness is what you do to be a people pleaser. Do not live in this world to please people. People love to take advantage of who you are. I'm a girl, I'm very much sensitive, and it's very hard for me to say no. I'm still working on it. But should I let people walk all over my head? No, because I am kind. But if you take advantage of that, I will immediately set a boundary with you. And if you continue to overleap it, I will most definitely respectfully cut you off. Because I will not tolerate people who only need me in their lives because it benefits them. Of course, we should benefit each other. But it shouldn't be that you benefit from me when it hurts me. Let's keep it that way. Lesson number 6, motivation gets you starting, but discipline keeps you going. Motivation is not something that you should rely on. Motivation is just a feeling, and just like feelings, they come and go. They change as you grow. Do not rely on motivation. Do not do something because you feel like doing it. Trust their plan, not your mood. While you should not neglect how you feel, you should not rely on what you're feeling. When you feel burnt out, it is important for you to take rest. But when you implement discipline into going along with your emotions, you will be most successful. You will be successful because motivation is a feeling that comes and goes, and it comes once in a while, I can tell you that. But when you're disciplined, it is when you say that, okay, today I'm feeling burnt out, but my goal is to keep on moving every single day to exercise, right? Do some light work. Discipline is not about intensity. It's not about doing something every single day the same way. You get bored as time goes by when you do things the same way. It is not to your habits, but to your systems. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear said, you fall to your systems, not your habit. Before you want to change your habit, you need to change your system. And by doing so, you need to implement discipline and also befriending your emotions. Do not neglect them. Lesson number 7, your life is not yours if you are thinking about other people's opinions. When you rely on what people think or gonna say about you, you will most definitely get lost. You will even forget who you are. Listen, you will not lose who you are, but you will forget who you are. It is very much important for you to rely on your own thinking. When you listen to other people's opinions, and I'm not just talking about negative, but also some advices, when you listen to them, they may take you to a different path. The most important thing for you to do in order for you to live your life for yourself and not for the other person is when you start to experience things. Planning to do something isn't doing it. Writing about it isn't doing it. Thinking about it isn't doing it. Researching about it isn't doing it. The only time you do it is when you do it. So learn, experience, experiment with things in order for you to be able to be experienced and know how life unfolds in every single aspect. Coming to even negative opinions, people have a lot to say about lives. Okay, they have a lot to think about, good, bad. You look good, people are still going to criticize you. You look bad, people are still going to criticize you. People's opinions differ. And I don't think that it's important for me to listen to anyone's validation. Because if you rely on someone's validation, you will most definitely not live your life for yourself. It is your life, not everyone else's life. Listen to yourself at time. Lesson number 8. The decisions you make now will have an impact later. While this may be a phrase that people, especially people my age, love to dodge, it's very much important and necessary. Some decisions that we make now have a permanent impact on our lives. They stain us for a very long time. It may not be forever, but it is quite long. It is a long-term decision that will have a huge impact in the future. Be wise and be cautious of the things that you decide now. For instance, I'm done with grade 9, I already chose my subjects and I'm going to grade 10. Those subjects, obviously, I have to think about my career path. I have to think about the lifestyle that I want to live, and that way it needs to align with my subjects. While it may seem small, it is something actually big for me in the future. Make wise decisions. Yes, I know our frontal lobe isn't fully developed and we are not fully matured because we're still undergoing puberty and change and everything in our brain. But let me tell you, at some point, we need to open our eyes and realize that, okay, these decisions do have an impact on my life. Have goals, plan them, achieve them, and repeat. Do not fall to the fact that I have achieved my goal and now I no longer need to set another one and plan for it. Most importantly, do not skip the planning factor. You need to plan your goals. When you just say, I want to own a 7-figure business one day, that is a dream, that is a fantasy if it does not have a plan and if you do not take action of it. The achieving part is where you take action of it. Set a goal right now. Write it. Plan about it. How will I achieve this goal? Then take action and achieve it. But let me tell you, setting goals won't happen immediately. There's some things on my 2024 vision board that I didn't achieve. Did that stop me from achieving some of them? No. I still achieved like 90% of what was on my vision board for 2024. And some of the ones that I didn't achieve, I implemented them into 2025 because I know that I do not have to give up on this if it is my goal, if it is my dream, and it is my vision. If I am truly obsessed with it, I will achieve it because obsession and discipline beats talent every single time. Lesson number 10, mindset is everything. Realizing that your mindset plays a major role in your life is a game changer. When you look at the way that you look at life and realize your perspective and the way you think about things, that is when you will see how much your view is different from other people. Some people see the world as beauty. They see beauty in every single thing, in every single person, every single accident, every single mistake, every single challenge. They see beauty in it. And those people are mostly at peace. Yes, at times it hurts them to see certain things, but they are mostly at peace. Mindset is very important. The way that you train your mind to be and to behave is very much important. Take, for example, the music that you listen to, the people that you listen to, the people that you hang around, the books that you read, the things that you watch, the way you scroll on social media, and every single thing in between. The list goes on and on and on. But everything that you consume around you has an impact on your mindset. So be cautious of everything that you allow into your ears, eyes, and mouth. Lesson number 11, the most important. Love yourself abundantly. Choose yourself in every single way. Loving yourself abundantly doesn't mean that you always wash yourself, make yourself look good. While that is part of loving yourself, because you are giving yourself a love language, which is physical touch and self-care and acts of services, it is good for you to give yourself that kind of love language. But speak to yourself in all of the love languages. Physical touch, acts of services, words of affirmation, gift giving. I don't know what's the other one. Oh, time quality time. Yes, quality time. When you give yourself all 5 love languages to you, you will be able to look at people who are speaking to you in different love languages to see that, do I deserve this? Do I need this? And it makes it easy for you to not depend on people, because you're like, you know what? I can give this to myself. I do not need you in my life, but rather I want you. So that way it makes it much more easy for you not to have people around you just because you have a void in your heart that you're trying to fill. I think we fall into this mistake, but we'll go deep into it. But this mistake of surrounding ourselves with people just because we're scared of being alone has to end. I'd rather be alone than be surrounded by people who do not see my value and my worth. And number 12, last but not least, put God at the center of everything. God has to be centered around all things. That's what I've learned. That if I do not center my everything around Him, nothing is gonna go right. Everything is gonna fall apart. Because number one, reading the Bible has been the biggest game changer for me. It has been the biggest mindset shift when it comes to aspects like personal life, school, and interactions and relationships with people. It has changed even my lifestyle, even the way that I think and view life. I see beauty in every single thing because I see God in every single thing. When you choose to center Him around everything, you will be much more at peace. So you know what, guys? Take these 12 lessons, put them to mind, think about them, and implement them. We've come to the end of this video. I hope that you've loved it. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys, because we'll be going much deeper into this. Thank you, guys.